Okay. Hello.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for doing with me a Facebook Live. Now it's good.
Hello, hello,
Hello.
Lily.
So what are we talking about?
We will talk about horses.
Yes, amazing class also that you have in Slovenia, Margarete. It's a conscious horse, conscious rider, which I am very excited, and I have never been to this class. So I am gonna be asking a lot of questions. I hope you can, I hope you have time.
I have.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
So I would like to know, so this class is actually for everyone, right? They don't have to have a prerequisite and they don't have to have been working with horses before, right?
No, there's no prereqs, not even a base class. You can have a horse, you don't have to have a horse. You even can be totally feared of horses, or you can be a rider since maybe your whole life. So everything is possible and nothing needs to be done before.
That's great, because there's a lot of people misunderstand. They think, oh, I already have to be like a horseman or equestrian, I think it's called.
Yeah.
And I have to know about horses. I have to have ridden a horse before. And that's very interesting, because as well, if you have a fear of horses, if you have if you have a pull, if you would like to know more about horses, and then also you are like, I don't know, probably this is the class for you, right?
Yes. And I had lots of people that were really feared. One was bitten. It was also a class in Slovenia. She came from Berlin with the train, and she had so much fear. She was bitten as a child in her belly from a horse. And I think she now attended 3 conscious horse, conscious rider classes already. And now she's all in the first class. She was going on the rope with the horse in the end. And
Wow.
she was sitting on the horse and lying back and was like, oh, please don't let my hand go. And then it was like, oh, it released. And it was beautiful to watch these 2 days. Barbara was there too.
Wow.
It was beautiful to watch. Yeah, it was beautiful. And also there was people who were riding for 30 years or longer. And everybody gets something out of the class. Or last time there was a mother with her 2 children. They were 8 and 10, and they were really attending the class. They were not just with us. And the children were like going to the horse and playing and da-da-da-da-da. And the mother was like, oh my God, I have to let go of control. Oh my God. And she was really lying in the grass beside the horses, And she was like, oh my God, I didn't think that it would be about control about my children. I thought it was about horses. Oh, I didn't think that this is my whole life changing now. And she was like, please breathe, lady. She was like, oh yeah, thank you. And this was so wonderful, I would say, to see that she was really releasing all of control. And the children were like, oh, and they said, it's our mommy again. Let's go to the horses. It was so funny.
Wow.
We have so many stories now already here in Slovenia, and most of them, they are having this childhood experience because parents told them the horses are dangerous, so don't go near them. They can bite you, they can kick you or something. Yeah, and especially not at the back. And I also grow up with this, and I also thought that maybe I need to be very careful. And they never told me not careful, but just present. And this you also learn in this class, that the horses are so nice, and most of them, they are not having one bad thing in them.
And of course, sometimes you don't go to the back, but this is being present. When they are playing and kicking each other, I also go away. I don't stand behind my horse and waiting till it's ready with playing.
But that's great, ladies, that we're talking about this now, but because like this is not just with horses, it's in life in general with people. Don't you I've like from what you've said right now, I realized that you can really learn how to handle people when you know how to handle horses, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And also all the other animals, because also you will not disturb the bees and do something like that. Then they will be angry and then they can bite you. And also after this class, you can do this healing body processes in all animals, not just in horses.
And also on people's bodies.
Yeah.
Oh, so actually we also get body processes in this class.
Yes. It's about 20, and the manual changed, and it's one of the newest. I just don't want to say the name in the Facebook Live. One of the newest in there, and I'm really and there are different body processes in there than in the 3-day body manual, because it's more about the animals, of course.
Yeah, but they are all the same what we do on bodies.
Yes,
and that's why it's so great. If you have someone who is still don't know if to come to first access class, because here you have 2 days without any prereqs, and you will learn basics about access, basics about body processes, basic about entities, because we will also clean the entities from horses, and basics about everything and life and how to behave, how to don't disturb each other. And I really adore this class. And many people after this class start to come to bars class and other classes, because they learn for the first time about access in this class.
Yeah.
And it's 2 days and you are in the nature and everything.
It's just beautiful. And yesterday I got a WhatsApp from a host from Turkey, and she sent me videos. You see, I'm on a horse now, I'm riding. And I was like, oh my God, this is beautiful. And she was asking questions, what the people are doing there. And I said, yes, that is how people behave with horses. But what can you change there? Because you know how to work with energies.
Wow.
Yeah,
wow.
She was so happy on the horse. She was like, oh, I have to send you these videos.
This is amazing. And you also get to learn a different way of communication, right?
Because you cannot communicate in words with animals. You have to communicate with energy.
Mm-hmm.
And I myself do lots of horsemanship hours with my trainer. And that's also where I totally learned how to put up my energy and how to calm down it. What do I want to do? Or what do I want that the horse is doing? So if I go there and say, no, we are totally calm, and I'm like all over the place, it will not work. And also not the other way around.
Mm-hmm. So I have another question. So what is the difference? How would you explain or tell us the difference between this class and other horsemanship trainings or classes?
Yeah, normally horsemanship trainings and classes are how you learn to be with the horse and how you handle the horse. But this is very different in this class. You learn how you be with the horse. And you don't need to handle it, because there's we and the owners. But maybe even that, and maybe you will not only do the trust exercise, and nobody has to do it. If you don't want, you don't do it. But maybe you also go on a little, that we can take the rope and go with you on sitting on the horse without saddle. But it's not a riding class. It's just a self-experience class. How do I behave, and how is my energy, and what the horse is not interested in. If you don't know what you want, it just maybe turns around and goes away. Because until you don't know what you want, I'll go and eat my hay.
Yeah. So it's basically more, sorry, Barbara, I'm just like, I have a lot of questions.
Yeah.
So it's basically more of a cooperation.
Yes.
with the horse, not control over, but cooperation with the horse, right?
And how should you control with our bodies that are not, mine is a little body, yours is a taller body, but this weight that we have cannot control a horse. It's not possible, often not even a dog. So if you don't have really communication with the energy of the horse and ask questions, and then you do not even have to say them all loud, but you have to be them. And I would say it's a body class, it's an entity class, it's a business class, it's a BNU class, it's everywhere the foundation.
So, for example, for a person that has already been to other horsemanship classes or maybe there's working already with horses, what could they get out of the class?
Also the same. In horsemanship classes, you don't get body processes or something like this, but you can in these classes, you learn more about you, how you behave, and how, if I was like this, I was standing and I was like, and my horsemanship trainer said, what do you want from the horse? And then I was like, no presumptions, of course, also. And how is the horse? How is it today? As we are, horses are not the same every day. And sometimes if they are standing on a portal or they have an entity, an old rider, or even to ask, maybe this is your first lifetime that you do have a horse just for the fun. And how many lifetimes did you have with horses when it was like your life depended on your horse? And then somebody came and said, hey, hello, it's a boar, we need your horse. So, and also about these things we will talk. So it's not only about now.
Yeah, it's a holistic class, basically.
Yeah.
Maria, and it can happen that after this class you want to have the horse at home.
I mean, my mom has a horse, so I'll visit. I won't have a horse at home, but you never know. I have a lot of room, so let's see.
The children from the last class in Germany, the two ones with 6 and 8, they said, Mommy, maybe we don't need a dog, because they were supposed to buy a dog. And maybe we change it to a horse. What do you think?
Yeah, get to work, Mommy, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Great. Amazing. And it's going to be also in English, and we will be translating it into Slovenian, right?
Yes. And if somebody needs another translation, then you should please say it soon, because then we need to watch out for another translator. But if it's German, I can roughly do it also. But if you really need German translation, we would have to search for translators. And then now is the time to ask for another translation if you need it.
Okay. And maybe, Barbara, you can also say more about the venue where we're having this class.
We will have the venue near in Gorenska region, near the Tržič. This is in the mountains, and it's really, really beautiful.
Yeah.
Because this is also the place where the horses are, Ranch Sokol. It's in the mountains, so we have about 10 minutes walking from where we will sleep and eat and where the horses are. And this is, can I say like that this is one of the most friendly and funny horses I ever met. They were
they are beautiful,
very gentle, and
And the funny stuff that there is normally, there is where the horses are in, there's the fence around, and there the fence is around the houses, and the horses can go everywhere in the wood and everywhere. It was so beautiful to see that.
Yeah, and they are very connected to each other, because they were all abused horses. Most of them, they have a very hard history, So it's so beautiful to see how the horses can heal also through the right way, how to do with them. Also, Petra did beautiful work with them, and now with our classes also, they are so thankful, grateful for everything. So you can see how the horse is grateful, and for me, it's always very interesting how the horse really tell you when he has enough.
Yes.
It just goes away or something, and you know, okay, it's enough.
And this is what the class is about, that we don't say this horse has to do this and this and this. The horses just come to the people. Hey, can you do body process on me? And you could do the exercise on my back. Come on. And then they also tell you energetically, but now it's enough. And then we maybe have lunch anyway, or
we change the horses, because sometimes the owners give us, you will work with this horse, but then somewhere else in one fence, the other horse is, I'm here, and he's wanting to come. You remember one when we were at the seaside?
Yeah.
They were calling us, I want to be the next one. I want to be the next one. Funny. And then also the owner of the horses, and she's training them also, she was so surprised what else she can learn about herself, like you said, and about her horses. And she was sure that she knows everything about her horses. And she was so surprised.
This was last time in Germany too. The owners, of course, can be there, but there is only one owner there or two. And the owners were then, they always said, he's totally not behaving like normally. What happens here? And it was so good. This not, and this not, and oh, they are not behaving as they normally behave.
Wow.
And two horses, a lady it was a 25-year-old gelding and a mare. And she was like, what do I do with them? Then the 25-year-old still needs something to do. And then she said to me after the class, thank you so much that you were here. Now I know this is a healer horse, and he will now work with people and just be with them. I was like, wow, thank you for that.
Yeah.
Now here, and they were like, let me, I don't want to go, let me.
They're very funny.
We could talk forever about this.
Yeah.
But if people want more of this, they can come to the class, which is going to be on the 31st of May and the 1st of June.
Yep.
And we also do, if you have need accommodation, we do have a whole house where you can, if there's more people, it's really a cheap price to stay there.
Yeah. And it's nice because if you stay there, we can do the body processes on us in the evening, just horses, and we can talk, and it can be also nice to stay together.
So
and we provide for eat.
Yeah.
So you don't need nothing. You just need to have a good, comfortable clothes, and good also food. Something for a sun, some cap or some glasses if it will be very sunny. And some
close like an onion.
Yeah. So you can peel down or peel up. And this class is never cancelled, even if it is snowing, raining or something. We are always working. And it's always nice weather here. We didn't have a bad weather yet. No. But we always...
And last time it was even that it was raining. And always when we were in the house, then it was raining. And when we said, so now, but we need to go out, it stopped raining. Always. It was not pouring, but it was like raining. It stopped always when we went out.
Magic everywhere. Thank you, ladies. That is amazing. I'm even more excited now.
Yeah. So no high heels and evening dresses, but like horseman dresses that you can get dirty, that you can sit in the grass or something, and also, horses are a little bit like dusty, and their skin is something like a little bit like fat, oily.
Yeah, you will be dirty anyway. So that's it.
No nice clothes.
But you can, if you want nice dirty clothes, you can of course also wear your best
silk dress. Okay.
Yeah, as long as you're comfortable, right?
Yes,
Bring comfortable clothes and bring everything that will make you comfortable so you can also receive, because we will be receiving a lot.
And otherwise, about the food, we have everything. But if you have some special needs, then you can bring something with you if you have some special necessity. Or you can, we can tell Moitza and she will take care of this because, you know, with Moitza is always a lot of food.
Yes. Oh my God.
Moitza is another guest, another host, which
yeah.
she's not able to be here with us today, but she's an amazing host, and she and Barbara and Margareta and myself will take great care of everyone. You will have the time of your lives, and we will create and play and learn and have fun and be magical.
Yeah. And be magic, like the host.
Also, Moitza's story is interesting.
Yeah.
I told her so many times, Moitza, can we do it there at your place? You have horses. Yeah, no, I don't like horses. I don't care about horses. I'm not ready. I don't need this class. And I was also, okay, but it was so nice there because I was there before and I know that it's beautiful and everything. And then one day, Moitza called me, Barbara, this year we will have a class. I said, what's changed? Now I want to do it. And now she's totally in love with horses.
Yeah, it's so funny.
Too. She told me her story. She said that now she wasn't able to touch them. Yeah. Like she's scared of touching them. And now she's like, they even come to her and she literally goes to seek them out. She goes to them. She likes hanging out.
Talk to them and everything. And they were all the time around her, and always they want to be near her. But she was like, no, I don't like.
Yeah.
But now it's different.
So maybe if you are not sure, it's time to ask yourself. It's a beautiful nature, and you will learn something new about yourself.
Really. Maybe ask your body. Yeah. How will my life be if I attend this class in 5 years? How will it be if I don't come?
Yeah, what will my future be like, and what will the planet's future be like if I attend and if I don't, and then follow the energy. Yes, and if you're someone that absolutely hates this or absolutely is very drawn to this, in any case, there's something there for you.
Yeah.
So ask that question. What will my life be like in 5 years, 10 years, 100 years if I attend this class? And what will the earth be like, the planet be like in 5, 10, 100 years if I attend this class? And what will my life and the planet be like if I don't? And then
my body was just now like,
yeah. So, and then follow the energy. And then even if it doesn't make sense, even if you have, but I don't have this, but I don't have this, but I don't have this. What if you just, see, Caddy.
Yeah, she's always coming then.
Yeah. She's like, hey, do it like me.
Can you see?
Yeah. If you have a lot of stuff that that your mind says, but I don't have this, but I don't know if I can get the money, but I don't know if I can get the time, or I have this, or kids and work and whatever we use for excuses why not to come. What if you just,
there's anything you would like to know that we didn't talk about, just call us. One of us will be for sure.
Yeah, Margareta is amazing with if you have any questions, she will always be there for you.
Yes.
Okay.
Of course,
my horse.
Of course. Yeah, and I'm facilitating these classes since 2018, and I'm a certified facilitator since 2015. My first past class I attended in 2012, and that's all for today.
Amazing.
Yeah, just a little bit and you will be 10 years in this.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Wow.
You'll have an anniversary.
Yes.
Course-anniversary.
Course-anniversary.
Okay.
Great.
Thank you so much,
ladies.
Amazing conversation.
I'm looking forward to seeing you again in person.
Yay.
Yay.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.